The PGA Tour is back on the mainland, leaving the beautiful islands of Hawaii for another golfer's dream destination, Palm Springs, California, and the Bob Hope Classic.
Welcome to the latest edition of PGA Tour Today.
Defending champion Pat Perez leads a field of 128 PGA Tour pros, including 10 major title holders, as they mix with celebs and amateurs for this unique 5-round event. Hello everyone, I'm Joe Coward, and as we set the scene for the 51st Bob Hope Classic, there are as many storylines as birdie opportunities. Pros play with a different team of 3 amateurs through the first 4 days of the event, while also playing a different course each of the first 4 days. The 5th and final round is reserved for the pros and will be staged at the Palmer Private Course at PGA West. The tradition of the celebrity format at the Hope began in 1960 and continues to this day. Stars from the entertainment world include Alice Cooper, Kenny G, and Kurt Russell. Plenty of professional athletes as well are scheduled to tee it up. Last year, the 4 courses at the Bob Hope were the 4 easiest of 51 played in all of 2009. This included the Nicklaus course at PGA West, which played in excess of 5 strokes under par. Bermuda Dunes steps aside this week as La Quinta Country Club returns to the rotation. Defending champion Pat Perez will start his week at 9:51 a.m. on the Silver Rock Resort. It was Perez who showed his power game a season ago, going low early in the week, firing rounds of 61 and 63 for a 20-under total in the first 2 rounds, establishing a new tour mark. Perez's eagle at the 90th and final hole produced a 33-under par winning score. In addition to Perez, 11 other past champions are in the field. Charlie Hoffman, the 07 champ, has finished in the top 20 here the last 3 years and will tee it up at 10:36 a.m. at Silver Rock Resort. Justin Leonard is coming off a missed cut at the Sony Open in Hawaii, but hopes to get well in the California desert, where he won in 05 and was runner-up in 08. Leonard begins his first round at the Silver Rock at 9:33 a.m. Mike Weir is teeing it up for the first time in 2010, and the soon-to-be 40-year-old is feeling energized about the new year and feels Palm Springs is a perfect place to start the year. He finished tied for 3rd at the Hope last year in his first start of 09, and when he won the Bob Hope Classic in 2003, he went on to collect a green jacket at Augusta. Weir takes his first swing at 9:15 a.m. on the Palmer Private at PGA West. David Duval returns to the place he fired his famous 59. Can you believe it? That was 11 years ago. Rising stars and young players in the field include Ricky Fowler and Michael Sim. For more on what to expect this week at the Bob Hope Classic, let's say hello to the PGA Tour Network's Bob Stevens.
Here at PGA West in La Quinta, California, one of the most recognizable symbols in the game of golf. This is the Bob Hope Classic. Getting ready to tee off in the 51st year with something they've only faced twice before. Weather. Yep, not good weather. The clouds hanging over the mountains here at PGA West. It is going to rain. Rain a 1/4 of an inch on Monday. Yeah, a 1/4 of an inch doesn't sound like much, but for here, that's a month's worth, and it's going to rain some more. Thursday and maybe Friday as well, maybe even a little bit into the opening round on Wednesday. What difference is that going to make to the golf tournament? It's not going to stop play. There's no thunderstorms, none of that, but it's going to make the greens a little bit softer. These are already the best greens on tour to putt on. Statistically last year, the Palmer and Nicklaus courses were 2 of the easiest sets of greens to putt on all year. So the scores, well, they could go even lower than last year when Pat Perez won at 33 under par. Should be good weather for the weekend. Things will be firm and fast, and it'll be Bob Hope weather, but a little dicey the first couple of days.
Thanks, Bob. The PGA Tour Network on Sirius XM Radio begins coverage of the Bob Hope Classic at noon Eastern on Wednesday till 8 p.m., and the Golf Channel will televise all 5 rounds. Coverage begins Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern.